Hi Gemini, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another love read. The first one, gems, for the month of July. Let's see how you're feeling now, how your person is feeling, and what action we can expect in this connection. And yes, gems, these are general collective readings, may not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind. Take what works for you, leave the rest. So let's begin. Welcome back all my subscribers and welcome in newcomers. So, Gemini. Okay, gems, I'm setting down two sets of cards here. One side will be for you, one side will be for your person. And in the center, I'm going to have your dialogue message cards, mutual energies, etc. If this is your reading, Gemini, you'll know which side you resonate best with, right? For me, this is going to be person A, this is going to be person B. Bottom of my deck, Three of Pentacles in reverse. So either something's really not working out in this connection, Gemini, or maybe this was the case or is the case of a third-party situation, and that's why it's not working out, right? Let's clarify these cards and figure it out, gems. I'm going to start with your... Okay, first let me just take a look at the cards. The top two cards on both sides, which tells me somebody is exhausted, somebody is tired, they're feeling blocked, they are maybe at a distance, or they feel the other person is kind of shut this chapter down. They do want to they do want the other person to put their guard down or their barrier down, or this blockage that has come into place now where they are concerned. The other person says, well, my person turned out to be a liar and a cheat, and they ghosted me and they cheated on me, and I thought we could have a partnership, Omkaratarot, but they were just breadcrumbing me. They were giving to more than one. They were keeping secrets from me, and well, we've had a tower, and according to the other person, that this has already been dried and dusted. So I think this person A, they do want to come back and they want to, tell the other person I've changed. But let's see. I'm going to clarify them and we'll find out more. But first, let's start with your dialogue message cards. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other, what that would be, and then I'll clarify these. Gemini and their person spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Gemini and their person. Gemini and their person spirit. One more. All right. Let's take a few more gems from another deck. Gemini and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be, spirit? Gemini and their person. Gemini and their person spirit. One more. All right, and just a few more from a third deck as well, gems, and then we'll begin the reading. Gemini and their person. Gemini and their person spirit. I think we have enough. All right. Okay, let's start the reading, gems. And if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is in the description box below. You can reach me there. The first card says, "Thank you for your support. I could not do this without you. I'm working through issues with my family. Don't let the past dictate the future. I'm learning that I can still have a great life without you. Do you think about me? I need to control this connection. I'm afraid I'll lose myself in you. I still have your pictures saved. I keep looking up at the stars, hoping you're looking at them at the same time that I do." Like I said, there could be distance between the two of you. "I know that I'm marriage material, and I know that deep down you know that too. I want to make things right between us. You're perfect for me. I'm scared of losing you. I'm afraid of commitment. I really haven't been happy without you. Nothing else matters but you. My heart aches for you. Alright, so there's a lot of missing going on here, Gemini. If these messages were resonating with your storyline, let's start the reading. But first, of course, we're going to take an angel blessing card for you. Let's see what my angels are going to say. Blessing, maybe for you, guidance, advice, or just a message for Gemini. And the card you get here is confidence. I think... of course, confidence, of course, means confidence, but the spiritual meaning of this card is this is the very, very powerful sword of Archangel Michael. Sometimes it's used to cut away toxic patterns, toxic people, toxic environments, toxic patterns that you may be repeating in your life. So I don't know what that's going to mean for this reading. Let's get on with the reading and find out. Okay, so let's start the reading with person A's energy, gems. And newcomers, please don't get confused, okay? For me, these are just two soul energies. This is not gender based. I don't know which side you're on. I can also be picking up on the same sex couples as well, right? So this is not gender based. Just two souls interacting with each other, how they feel and what's the most likely action that they'd like to take. Okay, so let's start first, focus on one side, which is for me only person A, then we'll move on to person B. Like I said, you could be either side. Okay, person A, 9 of Wands in reverse in your feelings. Oh, person A feels that that person is exhausted of them. Exhausted, tired, given up, will never give them a second chance. They've lost out on a beautiful, powerful soulmate connection, and now this connection is over, severed with that sword of Archangel Michael. Person A is kind of feeling that the other person is exhausted of them. And that's why this connection has come to an end and will never, ever, ever give them a second chance. Chariot in reverse. Chariot in reverse. Yeah, they feel that the other person has stopped moving towards them because there was a lot of imbalance in this connection. It was not coming to harmony of two cups, like pouring into the other. I give to you, you give to me. I think person A is now realizing why the other person has given up on them, because there was imbalance, probably with a third party. Right? So person A is kind of figuring out why they have been cut out or cut away from this connection, or why it's come to an end. So why don't you tell me why are you feeling this way, person A? The Emperor. What's the Emperor? Emperor. I think this was a good person. They were a good person, but they're realizing that in the past they didn't see the connection, or they didn't want to see the connection. Maybe this person had control issues. I think person A was always a very, very good person, but they had some control issues, or their heart chakra was blocked, or they didn't, they were not emotionally open. They could have hid their true loving self with immature behavior or rash words, or maybe just come in and out of person B's life all the time. And finally, because they always stood at crossroads, never making a decision, maybe in the past, now they are realizing, oh my God, now this connection is full of trouble, and it's only going backwards instead of going forward. I think person A now does want to take responsibility. They want to show back up as an emperor now, or somebody who's matured, but now they don't know how. What can I say? What can I do? Why is that? Two of Pentacles. What's the Two of Pentacles? They want to rebuild. Person A says, I want to rebuild. I want to now go and finally speak my truth, which I never did in the past. Maybe person A did have secrets, or they were scared of, expressing their emotional side maybe at one time. Now person A says, now what do I do? How do I go and express my truth? I want to talk to them. I want to clear the air with them. I want to be honest as, a person who's now matured up, and I do want to rebuild with my person, but how do I do that now? Give me one more. Why don't you know? Why don't you know? because they feel they've been dropped now because they were undecisive in the past, or maybe they were juggling person B, or they were not making a decision. They're kind of a little worried that my person has already given up on me. Now what can I say to rebuild it? Okay, so person A, tell me, how do you see the connection now? How do you feel about person B, and how do you see the connection? Person A says, I still want to have victory with them. I've been very unhappy without them. I haven't been happy at all without my person. Yes, I was in my ego and pride in the past, but now I've realized that without them in my life, none of my dreams and wishes are coming true. I dream of the day I can still have success and victory with them, because I'm over my addictions. If there were any bad habits or they have fears, I have released all that, and I do want to go towards them with a romantic offer, which I want to build upon. I've never expressed to them how much they truly mean to me, but this time I just don't want to go and flirt with them. I actually want to go and offer them love. So a deep transformation can happen. Yes, in the past I wasn't an emperor. I was stubborn, I was egoistic, I was wanting things to always go my own way, and now things are stagnant between us. So, Page of Pentacles. I think person A does want to return. I was about to say that. Person A says, I do want to return. If only I can start from scratch. If I can wipe the slate clean and start from scratch, I promise Omkaratarot, I'm going to make it grow this time, because I do want to have a partnership with them. If only I can, just start from scratch, because person B is my biggest wish. They are my shining star. They are my hope and dream and everything else. I wish for them. Okay, so let's see what action person A will take. The card is here, but I'm going to open this later. Gems, let's go to the other side and see how person B is feeling. So person B, in your emotions, feelings, you have the Seven of Swords. What's that? Seven of Swords. Yeah, person B feels that the reason I moved on, Omkaratarot, the reason why I got onto my own chariot and I moved forward, is because I was never really happy in this connection. I was happy. It wasn't that it was all miserable and sad and I didn't love them or they didn't love me. We were happy, but it never really became the full happiness, and we are together and we're going to commit and be. It was never really happy, because I wanted a partnership one-on-one, and they were breadcrumbing me. Giving me a little bit here and maybe giving to somebody else a little bit there, and that really didn't make me happy. Where I was hoping, they would take action towards me and offer me a solid foundation we could grow on. So I got a bit exhausted. I got tired, because I felt the emotional weight of the connection only I was carrying, while they were being a bit of a playboy, I think. So person B is kind of giving up. They feel, I can't carry all the weight of this connection. I'm giving up. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. And that's exactly what person A was feeling. So person B says, they just thought about themselves. I was attracted to them, but they liked that. They liked that they were getting attention from me. They liked attention from other people. They were only thinking about what suited them. It was all about them and the attention they could generate from not just me. And that's what pissed me off, and I kind of gave up on this connection. I realized that if they are doing that means they are not interested in accepting or giving me love. Okay, yeah, this is like, I don't want to deal with a playboy. I don't want to deal with somebody who's going to be immature and, flit in and out of my life. And I think person B became stronger and said, yeah, if you're not going to offer me anything, then I might as well take my power back. Right? So tell me, person B, you tell me in your own words, what happened? Why did you give up? Person B says, because I found out that they were keeping secrets from me. What were the secrets? Moon? What's the moon card? Maybe person B caught person A cheating. right? Lying to them or cheating. I think person B caught person A. Maybe they said something which exposed them, or they did something. Person B says, I found out that they were keeping secrets, and that just backfired this entire connection and blew it up. Yes, I was being treated like an option. I was being treated like an option. There was another person they were talking to, and they were just being stubborn and, wanting things to go their way, and just being very egoistic. So I think person B is the one who gave up. Exhausted, tired, made a choice, made a decision. I don't want to deal with somebody who's only going to keep me in illusions and, be a trickster. So what's the Tower? Of course, I know what the Tower is. The connection blew up, right? Person B? Yeah, person B, I think, lost trust. They lost trust and cut off person A and said, I don't want this to move along the way it's been moving along in the past, because it's not going to be a easy, smooth ride where the two of us come together in harmony if it's going to have so many bumps, and I don't want this wheel to move, in this connection. So I think person B lost their trust, they got upset, must have got angry and said, boom, Tower hit, it's over. Okay, so maybe there were some words exchanged as well. So person B says person A was playing mind games with me. They were playing mind games with me. It was always their way or the highway. They made me feel unheard, unworthy, making me feel I was not good enough for a partnership. So that's the reason I blew it up. Yeah. So tell me, person B, how do you see the connection now? How do you see person A, and how do you feel about the connection? The World card in reverse. What's the World in reverse? I think person B says, to be honest, I didn't want to shut this chapter down. I did wait for this person for a very long time, but then I realized that I think person B did wait. Yeah, they did wait because they couldn't understand. It's like anxiety, sleepless nights, trying to figure out what happened. Why did person A do that? Why did they do that? I think person B left the door open for a long time, hoping that person A would sooner or later come and explain to them. But they never did. They never came forward with any apology. They never came forward with any explanation. And that's when person B realized that, you know what, I'm just wasting my time trying to think, overthink, stay stressed out, wondering, will they, should I leave the door open for them? Will they return? Will they explain? I think person B finally decided, you know what, I know my own worth and I'm going to heal myself. So, Star card. What's the Star card? What's the Star card, person B? Yeah, person B felt. Person B says, I realized that they were just keeping me as an option, and I kind of stopped talking to them. Now I'm trying to make my own dreams and wishes come true and heal my own life, because I don't just want to be an option in theirs. I think person B finally gave up on even expecting any communication, because they felt like a fool for even wasting that much time of trying to figure out person A. I think their person B has been in hermit mode for a very long time, expecting that person A will sooner or later come in. So let me leave that door a little bit open. Maybe one day they'll come, maybe they'll put in the effort, maybe they'll explain, maybe they'll apologize. So, but I think person B has come to that point to say, you know what, I waited long enough, I can't do this anymore. Now it's me time, and I'm going to heal, and I'm going to not talk to them either or expect any communication from them. Okay, so let's see what actions you guys will take now. I'm going to take this deck for this one, and while I shuffle these cards, Gems, may I remind you, if you could just tap the like button for me, please. Helps the videos to circulate, makes me feel happy. Thank you. And newcomers, repeating viewers, do join the Omkara family, subscribe to the channel. We welcome you in. So person A, let's start with you. Action from your end towards person B or otherwise. Four of Wands. See, person A now wants to show back up as an emperor, as somebody who's ready to do the right thing, because they want this commitment. They are seeing a future with person B. They've realized their mistakes and they do want this commitment. So what action will you take towards it, person A? Will you take any action to get this Four of Wands? Action. Four of Wands.
I didn't catch that. Could you try again?
I'm so sorry. The computer started talking on its own. Let me just put that off. Okay, it's gone. All right. So, yeah, they want to work towards a happily ever after. Definitely. Definitely. Maybe they didn't get it the first time. Like that message came, I didn't get it the first time. Could you repeat that? I think person A wants a repeat. They're ready to put in the work if it can ensure them happily ever after now. Person A is absolutely ready. Right? So, they are missing person B a lot. They are missing person B. They may have other options, but they can't forget person B. They are now realizing that that was the cup that was sent to them from the divine, their true counterpart, and they are ready to put in the work. This person could be manifesting this connection back, I feel. Right? If they are given an opportunity, this person will definitely want it to grow 100%. They just want that one chance. Okay, so person B, tell me, action from your end towards person A or otherwise? The Lovers. Person B says, they never made a choice, Omkaratarot. I gave them a lot of opportunity. You're saying they want one little opportunity. I've been waiting for them forever. I was. That they'll make that choice. It's up to them. They should make that choice and call me or visit me or say something. But they never did. What's the point of manifesting it if they never tell me? Right? Four of Wands, I wanted the same thing. I wanted the same thing with them. I also recognize this connection. Both of you have the Four of Wands in your action cards. But person B says, what's the point when they never made the choice? Yeah, they gave me all the wands to carry to build the Four of Wands. And I'm not going to do that. One person can't do all the work. They had to choose to take 5 wands from me and carry it along, shoulder to shoulder with me, and then we could have built a future. But they never made that choice, and they thought I would do it for them. And yeah, person B says, I think person B looks at the past now and feels sad because there was potential here, and they feel, such a sad thing that things never worked out, or there's a feeling of I wasted so much time, energy, effort because I truly believed in person A to be a soulmate. I think they've been waiting for person A to reach out first or start communication with them while they are trying to heal their own heart and become strong, I guess. I don't think person B will be the first one this time to reach out, because they're already chiding themselves to say, in the past I was the one doing all the work. Now also they want me to reach out first. So this time round I'm going to change the pattern. I don't want to repeat that pattern where I'm the one who's always bringing that wand energy to kickstart everything, and then they leave me, carrying all the burden. So now this time round, I know I did something wrong in the past where I carried all the burden and they dumped me. So this time round, I'm going to hold back from being the first one to reach out. If they want to reach out, well, maybe I'll hear them out, but it can't be from my end anymore. And person A, why are you just manifesting? Why don't you reach out first? Why don't you reach out first, since you are so sure now? And person B says they've been doing all the work in the past. Why are you waiting for them to kickstart this? Ace of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, 2 of Wands, and the Judgment card. You see, because they never made the choice in the past, they're not sure whether if they come now and say, you know what, I want it all with you, you're my 2 of Cups, I want to have a brand new beginning, can you give me a second chance? I think somewhere person A is a bit worried that person B may have another option now, or they will not allow them back in. There's a bit of nervous energy from person A where they feel, because I mean, this is a huge turnaround, right? From being an emperor in reverse to suddenly become the emperor upright. Who's going to believe that? So they're a bit nervous that if I reach out, what if either person B is going to do the same thing to me? They'll say, I have another option. I don't want your, offer. Or kind of just freeze them out. So person A is trying to manifest a second chance, but they don't know how to get it. So they're manifesting, praying and wishing for it. And person B says, no, I'm not going to do it this time. I do it each time and they take me for granted. So this time I'm going to hold back as well. So I guess there's stalemate right now. Right? So that's what I have for you, gems. Till next time then, love and light. Take care. Namaste.